Hi, and welcome back. I'm saying yay and much love to all of everyone out there in the public that's viewing my videos and giving me positive feedback and comments. I enjoy hearing from you, and I just feel the love right in here. Feel the love right in here. You are encouraging me to continue on. So, today I am celebrating my 20th video, and after today I am going to take a little break because I have some very important things to take care of for you. Yes, I am going to take a break after today's video, and I am going to be putting out my first book, The Waiting Game, which is now available on Amazon.com in Kindle, but I'm going to be putting it out on paperback. So if you rewind a couple of segments ago, I read to you from The Waiting Game. It's called Setting the Stage. And then another reason why I'm stepping back for just a little while, I will be back. I'm putting out my third book called The Bond and the Legacy. And we'll talk more about that. But today, I would like to celebrate my 20th video with you by reading you the final chapter in The Waiting Game. So this chapter is dedicated to my grandmother. So here we go. Sit back, relax. You know I love to read to you. This chapter is called Replay. The things that stay in our minds. As I'm writing this, I recall how I learned some of my poor relationship skills. It's a generational curse. There was a history of women in my family who either kept company with more than one man at a time or had relationships with a married man. Some even had babies by them, but they would not let their secrets touch them. We were taught that what happens in the dark should remain in the dark. My grandmother was one of these women. I like to refer to her as the Grand Diva. Brownie Lee House Richardson was her name. God rest her soul. She buried 2 husbands and had countless boyfriends. My grandmother came from the South, did domestic work for 14 years. She gave up that work to attend night school, earned her GED, and went to work as a civil servant worker for the next 20 plus years. She carried on a 14-year relationship with a married Trinidadian man. During the years of their union, she built him up from the ground up. She taught him how to dress. My granny always dressed him like a real Southern lady should want to see a man dress. She got him a good city job, and they seemed to be very happy together. I was raised with his children coming in and out of my grandmother's house, and they even attended the same church we did. Life went on like this for years. However, my grandmother did not have her happy forever after. In the end, he walked into my grandmother's house, laid his keys on her table, and announced that he was returning to his wife as a full-time husband and father. My grandmother was crushed. She spent 14 years of her life waiting for him to call her, waiting for him to have a day off to spend with her, waiting for him in between double shifts at his job to come and have dinner with her. And all that for what? I realized that we don't all have a choice as to who and how we will fall in love with the people that we do. And yes, shit happens. However, you think that he would at least do a better job at his exit. Years later, when my grandmother got the news that he had a stroke, she, accompanied by my mother, went to see him despite his wife's objections. On the day of the visit, I watched my grandmother prepare herself. She seemed to have no ill feelings against him, or did she? She wanted to see him one last time. I wondered how she felt when she walked into that hospital room. Did he know her? Were they given a private moment to say their final goodbye? My grandmother was brave. I don't know if I could forgive something like that or someone like that and still love a man for willingly and engaging in a relationship that he probably knew he was going to end. How do you just walk out on someone after building up so many memories and don't even call them to say, hello, how are you doing? After all, what they did wasn't kept in the dark. His wife knew. So he really wasn't